Hi, it's Gene retired in Mexico. And if you're new to the channel, we ask one question here, which is do they write them and sing them like they used to? Now, a lot of people, young and old, they tell me all the time the old music is better, but I am not so sure. And today, you saw from the thumbnail, we're going to hit up Sheryl Crow. So I confess, I'm a Sheryl Crow fan. I think she's the queen of adult contemporary music. And yeah, she sings for adults, you know. She's not really a pop artist, in my opinion. And this features Peter Gabriel. It's a song called Digging in the Dirt. So I've seen both of these people in concert. I saw the Us tour that Digging in the Dirt comes from, that later became the Secret World tour. So I saw that. It was great. Papa Wemba opened, and he was great. So wonderful show, and I love Digging in the Dirt. It was one of my favorite songs from that concert because of the theatrics that he did with that song, and it's such a psychologically deep song. And then I've seen Sheryl Crow twice, once on her debut tour when she came out with her dog and sat down on a sofa and played the guitar. And then the second time I saw her, she had blown up, and I think it was her second album, but might have been her third album. It was at the State Fair. That was a good show too. I'm a bigger Peter Gabriel fan, but here's why I'm so curious about this. I cannot imagine her doing this song. It just seems so out of character. I don't think of Sheryl Crow as the kind of person that does a song like this. So, yeah, I'm a little skeptical, even though I'm big fans of both. So, let's go ahead and hit it up. Hope it doesn't get blocked. And here we go.
Something in me, dark and sticky.
I got a few things to say about this. And, I just love the song. So it's from 1992, so
If you're on the
it's already 32 years old. Sorry about the ad. You'll just have to stay up there. I didn't hit pause fast enough. There's things I really like about this song. And then there's just a touch of disappointment in one regard. So I'll talk about that last. But one thing is, I have always heard this. And by the way, I'm wondering if Jeff Trott is on this song because he's Sheryl Crow's musical partner. He plays all the guitars. If you ever want to hear a really good song that Jeff Trott plays on, it's Safe and Sound. Uh, yeah, that just layers and layers of guitar. He always just stays out of the way. He's a utility player, but he's also her arranger and musical partner. And I didn't hear anything from him that sounded signature. So I'm wondering if she ditched him or if she's still working with him. But he's really a great guitar player. Not flashy, doesn't shred, doesn't solo, just does the perfect guitar for the song. But this is so electronics laden. But what I was going to say is, I have always thought of this song as from a very masculine point of view, and it's so frank about you know um, shut your mouth, drive the car. They're having a fight, an argument in the car, and leave it to Peter Gabriel to to write a song about that because that's not a subject a lot of people like to talk about. And yeah, so this was a kind of a breakup album, I guess, with Rosanna Arquette or something like that. And he wrote this after that breakup, and it's so brutally honest and frank. But that thing about it just I don't know, it just has lyrics that remind me more of a man's point of view. And then so she does this gender flip on it, and it's really interesting. I think it gives the song a different feel and like it a lot. I love her vocal and I love her intonation and the way she does this song. It's terrific, and it just comes from a woman's point of view. It's just different when she says, you know, shut up, drive the car. I know who you are. I told you, I told you, I told you. It's just different from a woman's point of view and gives the song a different feel. So my only criticism of the song is I have kind of an idea about covers, which is covers should be, you should really take the song and own it and make it your own and do it a little bit differently than the original, but not too different. I've heard covers that you don't even recognize the song. It's like where's the melody? Where people have gone the other direction too far. This one's just a little close to the bone, right? It's a little bit too much like the Peter Gabriel version, and doesn't quite stretch out enough. But the drums are killer on here. I just love the drum groove and the electronic pattern. But yeah, it's a little close to the bone. And so I'm going to dock it a little bit for that, but I still like it. And if I had never heard Peter Gabriel's version, I would think this was incredible, fantastic. So I'll dock it a little bit for being close to the bone. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like or subscribe button. I want to get that in now. So I'm going to give the song, I think, a B plus, you know, because it kind of violates my rules of rules, but I don't have rules, but you know what I mean. My idea of what a really good cover song is. But with that said, beautifully produced, beautifully arranged. Their vocal harmonies work. I wondered how that would sound. I thought, wow, they have such different styles, but Peter comes in and he really does a perfect harmony with her and just locks in the pocket there, and it's great. But to hear Sheryl Crow do these electronic pads, is so interesting because I always think of her as either uh, acoustic folk rock or sometimes flat out rock and roll. But yeah, you think of her more in the vein of the Stones or somebody like that. She was a big Rolling Stones fan. And so to hear her do this, she's definitely stretching out in terms of her style. So I give her a lot of points and a lot of credit for this. Vocal is fantastic. Like I say, the drumming, I really knows the drumming and some good guitar parts in there. So there's no personnel information yet. The song came out March 8th, and there's not any information on Wikipedia yet. It's an advanced single. So thanks for joining me here on the channel. And as we say here in Bonita, Mexico, buen dia.